But hey, man, we checking in with our guest OkDeazy in the building. How you feeling, bro?
Yo, I'm good, man. Blessed to be here. How y'all feeling?
Man, we straight, bro. We appreciate you for coming out, man. You know,
I
we
appreciate
cool,
y'all, man, for having me.
So we can't call it, man. Let me ask you. I don't know if you tapped in with football or anything like that. But how you feel about the Justin Fields trade?
Oh my God! Don't even get me started, man.
Hey, it's a safe space here, man.
The Bears find a new way to disappoint me every year.
Yeah, hey, that's
Every
a tough one. That's why I said we hanging in there, you know. So
yeah, for real.
It be like that, man.
So that, but let's get into you, bro, man. How's everything going with you? How the year starting off for you?
Man, the year been great, man. I've been getting a lot of good reception on my music, man. That's always a blessing. I'm here. I'm about to be 21 in November.
Oh, for 20,
yeah.
That's what's up,
Pew,
bro.
pew, pew, pew.
Yeah, man. Looking forward to that.
Oh yeah, so you got a nice little length of 20 left in you. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir.
To show that how things being stepping into adulthood and everything for you so far.
I ain't gonna lie, it's been a little rough.
I wouldn't even have known you was 20 till you said something. You got a calm demeanor about yourself.
I appreciate it.
For sure. I know a lot of 20-year-olds that come in this bitch doing cartwheels.
Nah, yeah. Shit, I ain't even that athletic.
For sure.
So where you from, bro?
I'm from the north side of Chicago, Old Town.
Okay. What was it like growing up over there?
It was cool. My mama always made sure I was in the best of the best, and then by the time I turned like 10, we moved to the suburbs. So then that was even better. I grew up in Naperville
For sure.
area, so I say yeah, I had it pretty nice. I ain't gonna lie.
That's
My
great.
OG made sure everything happened. My pops was very supportive as well. So
Shout out to your family. Like growing up, did you understand, that support system that you had? Because a lot of times we be kids, we be like, man, this is just how it's supposed to be.
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I used to. I ain't gonna lie. I took a lot of stuff for granted. So yeah, I didn't understand fully, but now being an adult and I guess somewhat an adult and seeing like all the sacrifices that my people's made, it's a lot. It's a lot of respect.
Facts. So looking back on that time, like how do you take moments out, to reflect and, show them grace?
Honestly, my mama always told me like, the best thing you could do for me is do what you love and be the best at it. So I try and maximize my talents and use them to my fullest capability. That way I'm showing my mama that she ain't put me in all them acting classes and teach me all them songs and have me in choir with her every weekend at church for nothing. I'm using it for something.
So you come from a musical background?
Yeah. Okay. My mother and my father make music.
So they nothing but supportive when it comes to it.
It's nothing but support. And then me being how I am with it, just like the dedication, they respect that even more.
Yeah.
Around the time, what was the time period you got into music?
I say my freshman year of high school, so like 2018, 2019.
You went to Naperville High School?
Yeah, Naperville Central.
For sure. How was it getting into music? I know that school like kind of like a melting pot, ain't it?
Yeah, man. It was it was difficult, but I had good friends. I ain't gonna lie. They was real supportive.
For sure.
They shared my stuff. Like I felt slight famous by that summer because me and my homies threw a little show and everybody from the school came. But yeah.
That'd be the best times though to actually jump into it.
For real. And then I don't know, man. A lot of stuff done changed since then though.
Like as far as the support?
Yeah, as far as the support and just the togetherness. I'm not friends with majority of them people no more, so it's like
I know how it is, bro. It's after high school
up, shit.
For sure. And after high school, bro, a lot of people figuring themselves out. And then we got this thing now, and I'm pretty sure you could resonate because you probably like 7 years younger than me, so I seen that twice over already. You know what I'm saying? It's this thing where people get out of high school and they feel like they direction doomed already. A lot of people put they identities, like they full head steam of identities straight in high school, and once that point when they out of high school, they don't necessarily know how to develop no more. You know? And I say for the longest, bro, high school, and you would probably see, and you probably even agree, I don't know, but I feel like high school is one of the worst bridges of self-development because that type of stuff happens.
Yeah, because it's like, I don't know, it's a lot of easily influenced people in high school. I mean, we all kids, we all you know, you hang around a certain group of people, you're gonna start acting like them people, and you get caught up with the wrong people, then that's the path that you're taking. And high school is like a real detrimental point to that.
Exactly, but like, how do you roll with the punches? Now that you out in the you out in your own, you know, adult world, and you still doing music. How do you roll with the punches of gaining new support and finding a new audience?
I don't know. I always been like a real people person, so I say I connect with like my people pretty easily. And then if I can't connect with you by the end of the song or the end of the time you see me perform, you gonna feel like a certain type of connection just because of what I said, just because of how I approach.
For sure.
Now, you say you and your homies, y'all came together through a show.
Yeah.
Now, with your parents having a musical background, did you ever feel like, man, they forced you into it and you like, man, I don't want to do it? Because me personally, you know, my OG, she forced me to play baseball.
Yeah.
You know, I was like, what? Baseball? Like, we hooping, you know what I'm saying? But eventually, like, I grew into a great ass baseball player, you know what I'm saying? And that was only because she forced me to do that shit. So do you feel like you was forced into the music and then found a love for it?
Well, I ain't gonna lie. It was actually the complete opposite for me. My mama tried to force me into sports.
Okay.
I played basketball, football, rugby, tennis. She just kept trying to push me into different sports because this is what leads to a scholarship. You go to college. But I was like, nah, I ain't want to do that. I want to rap. My whole life, everybody knew I wanted to rap. So it was just like, all right, if this is what you want to do, I graduated high school. I had my own car and everything, so I could drive myself to all these events. I could do everything myself. I just need y'all to be there for me.
Right.
And she ain't had no problem with that as long as I wasn't slacking or I wasn't bullshit.
For sure. Who were some of your early influences in music, like some either local or mainstream artists?
Well, I ain't gonna lie. As far as like mainstream artists, I'd say Kanye, Lupe Fiasco, Andre 3000, Lil Wayne, Beanie Siegel.
For sure.
People like that. Underground. Oh yeah, G Herbo.
For sure.
For sure. And underground, I say like some of my local influences. I don't know if y'all ever heard of Noza Jordan. He signed to OTF, but he was actually on that first show that I threw. Okay. And he had a wave going on already. I really had like respect for that. People like Wavy Wave. With somebody else, Sonny. I don't know if y'all heard of him.
Sonny, the hate Sonny.
Yeah, Hate Sonny. Yeah.
All right, looking back on everything, bro, you just named like some GOATs. You named Lupe, Wayne, Andre 3000. You feel me? When you compare their type of music to yours, is it like a challenge? Do you feel like you chasing, you know what I'm saying, some shit that's unattainable?
Well, no. I feel as though nothing is unattainable, to be honest. But, you know, it is a lot to chase. It is a big ass legacy to live up to. That's what I know that, like, me saying that and me saying those are the people I look up to, those are the people who, like, footsteps I want to follow in. It's a lot that come with that. So I just more so prepare for that than be like, nah, I can't do that, man. Wayne the greatest.
Yo, do us a favor and yourself a favor by hitting that subscribe button. Make sure to tap that notification bell as well so you can stay updated. Now let's get to the video.
Now, it sounds like from what we gathered early with the interview, it sounds like you know what direction you headed. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So how's the feedback been? You know, just going out and enjoying your demographics such as Chicago, you know, going to other interviews, you know, and you doing all this at a relatively young age.
Honestly, all the feedback been great, man. I done met some real dope people, and yeah, I just been looking forward to getting my name out there more, man. Especially gaining more respect in the city. But yeah, so far it's been dope.
For sure. What you think been some of your biggest challenges as far as being an artist and getting out there?
Just not having that general sound that everybody want to hear. So it's I wouldn't say I'm too different from most artists. Well, yeah, I would, but that's just because I could do more than the average artist can. But it's just, I don't know, man. You know, Chicago got like a stigma on what the underground is, and it's hard to break that stigma because you got people saying stuff like, if you can't break the South Side, your record ain't gonna hit in Chicago. It just shouldn't be no draw, luck of the draw type thing.
For real. Do you believe like how everybody is coming together and standing up on the sounds that they developing and that they love to give to the people, you know, and they doing it collectively? Do you feel like, all right, it's like a weighted net, like a motherfucker, it's like 100 artists drop in the net, they trying to break the net together, then that net finally break and everybody's down getting out there to the world and people seeing that? Do you feel like is that unfolding for you?
Yeah, definitely.
Unfolding for Chicago?
Definitely, especially like in recent months. Like before the year ended, I woke up to a Chance Cosign. So it was just crazy to see people like that liking my stuff. Tank just reposted one of my posts.
Oh, that's dope.
It's just crazy to see like pioneers in the city like that starting to take notice.
Yeah, that's dope, man.
And you was talking about your sound, and I think that's what's changing about Chicago music, you know, because Chicago always been about the spitters. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It was just that Chief Keef era that ushered in drill, you know what I'm saying? But now I see the city, you know what I'm saying, slowly appreciating the spitters once again, you know. So I think with a sound like yours, you know, that shit don't just pop, you know what I'm saying? You got to take the stairs with that shit. Yeah. But with taking the stairs, that's going to build you those connections. You know, you're going to have people that, like you say, you had Tink and Chance, bro. These people going to see you in real life and they going to salute you. You know what I'm saying? They going to give you positive vibes and information to keep moving forward. And
it felt even doper getting the love from them because I know they had to go through them same like battles because they also was like sore thumbs sticking out of the class that they came out.
Mm-hmm. How do you balance being an artist and, you know, trying to have a regular real life?
I ain't gonna lie. My regular real life is this. It's just all my homies, all the people I hang around, I surround myself with people that got the same go-getter mindset. And that way I can have a regular life and go and do fun stuff because what we find fun is what other people find work. So I say, like, if I go to the studio, I go do a show or something, my homie come with me and he take pictures for me, my photographer, my homie PG. But yeah, I try and, I can't really say I ain't got no regular life because I do fun stuff, but yeah, majority of my regular life is this.
Man, it's dope because me personally, if I was a rapper, bro, or if one of my homies was a rapper, then I gotta pick up the camera. I gotta do something, you know what I'm saying? Something. Because a lot of people be quick to be like, man, you ain't gonna make it. He ain't gonna do this shit. You know what I'm saying? Instead of saying, bro, I see the vision. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, let me help you get where you need to get.
Yeah, and that was the difference between like me and him and other people because it was just like I seen what he doing and I got a respect for that. So if he got a photo shoot and he ain't got nobody slide with him, I come with you up, set up, do stuff like that because I know if I'm doing a show or if I want to take a photo shoot so we can have a cover for the next project, he gonna do it, no questions asked. So I try and be the same way.
How is it having people on board? Because, man, I've been saying for a long time, bro, you got to have people on board with you that's, you know what I'm saying? They can go through and get the vision. How was that for you?
Man, it make life 10 times easier. I can't lie. It make life like, it's dope, man. It feel good to know that people support me just because they rock with what I'm doing and not just because they rock with me.
Bro, that when you get support from the people closest to you, that's like, man, that's like finding a pot of gold or some shit. You know,
it's like $1 million.
Facts, and it's like, bro, if you believe in me, I'm gonna go 10 times harder because you believe in me.
Facts.
That's why I say, man, when you surround yourself with real, genuine people, bro, like that's the cheat code to fucking life. Yeah. It ain't no better thing in this world than having genuine people around you. Now, up until this point, because you 20, you finna be 21. You feel me? Sir. So you ain't been in this bitch for a long time, you know what I'm saying? But other than the Chance and the Tink Cosign, like, what's been some of your favorite moments as an artist?
Honestly, I headlined a show in Chicago for the first time last year. That was probably one of my favorite moments. And it was in front of a crowd that I had never performed in front of before. It was a lot of Columbia students in the building. I thought that's probably my most favorite moment right now. Just feeling that energy from these people that I ain't even know, and just how they was rocking with me off bat. That was electric.
Let me ask you this: performing or making the music? What's your favorite part of this shit?
Man, that's a good question. I don't know, man. Making the music, definitely making the music, because when I make the music, I could see myself performing it already. That's what make it fun. Just because like I know like what qualities I need to make a hit, and I know like how to make it so my people will fuck with it. But then when I step outside that box or try something new, man, it just feels good. The creativity feels good just to, I don't know, try new things and be complacent as an artist.
Man, is it difficult being a rapper, bro?
Yeah.
What would you say is the hardest part about being a rapper?
Having to market yourself.
Okay.
It's nothing about the art, because if you're good at it, you ain't got a problem with messing up or having to get better. So, just having to market myself, because I ain't got no manager or nothing, no real team like that. So it's just like I got to find new ways to make people like draw their attention to my page. I gotta really put myself out there. That's the hardest part, because it's nerves that come with that. Like self-esteem issues people got. Some people ain't confident in their work, so it's harder to put yourself out there.
Do you feel when people showing like that confidence? I always say, but I'm gonna ask your opinion. When people ain't showing like that confidence, do that shows within their work, their reach, their music?
Yeah, definitely. It'll show through the music. I'm not gonna lie. You can. I don't know. Really, it's more so like if somebody ain't confident in what they do, they sound don't progress, because they not confident enough to try something new. So they gonna try what everybody liked the first time over and over and over again, and that's how artists fall off.
For real. One thing that helps with me, with my confidence on air, I go back and study like every interview that we did. It'll drop, and I sit. I watch everything, from the posture to how my voice projecting. All that matters. Do you ever have those self-reflective days?
Yeah, always. I go look at my old videos, and I'm just like, why was I moving like that, man? I'm corny. I ain't like that little dance I just did.
For sure.
Stuff like that.
How do you sharpen your sword as an artist?
Honestly, I isolate myself. I don't listen to other people's music. Like, it was certain months, like, I'm trying to work on a project, and people keep coming out with albums. 21 Savage, he came out with an album, and I'm still trying to finish my project. So I had to wait a week, give myself some time to finish what I'm working on, so I could be in my own creative space. Because like I feel like listening to other people's music, being an artist, you tend to take, flows and cadences and melodies, even if you study these people. So I just try and like lock myself in a room and just see what I can come up with.
Now you did rugby, bro. I got to circle back to that. You did rugby. You know what I'm saying? So I know you got to have a competitive edge to you.
Yes, sir.
That. How do you bring that to like just your whole leg thing? Like when you in the booth, when you at shows, or when you just even in a general pool of artists?
I like to show, like, I let my work do the talking for me. I don't like to talk too much. I don't like to say, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh yeah, I'm the best in Chicago and ain't nobody fucking with me or none of that. I just rather show you better than I could tell you.
For sure. And I know sometimes you don't have to have the boastful competitive edge.
Yeah.
But I do feel like friendly competition is a thing, and not necessarily that you want to one up anybody. You just want to prove how you coming,
Yeah, exactly. It's just proving my worth, because I'm not trying to outdo the next person in the room. I'm trying to outdo me.
For sure that.
All right, man. Let's get into Through the Storm, man. Explain that record to us.
Honestly, I went through some legal issues recently, and I just felt like I had a lot on my shoulders, but I got through it. That was the point. Like, no matter what came at me, I got through it.
We got the project. You say the new project just dropped. To be honest, I'm tired.
Yes, sir.
Explain that. First, explain that title. You know.
Too.
Yeah. What type of tired?
Real. Just mentally, I was tired. I was just like worn out, because it was like over the past 2 years, a lot of stuff that happened, and I was in like a depressed mind state. And basically, the album was me talking about how I got out of my depression. And as you like, it's a whole theme. So as you listen on, you can see like my mood, my everything progressing better. And by the end, I'm just telling you, like, it was like all my trials and tribulations, and now it's like, fuck all that, I'm good now.
For sure. If you don't mind me asking, I'm not gonna get too much into it, but like, what you feel like from those situations arising and you was feeling like down, depressed and stuff, like what do you feel like was the reason? Because it was like your first time going through it, or was it the reasons that it was really that deep?
It was really that deep. It was a lot that happened real fast, and I had to prepare myself for something that I never knew was gonna happen. So it was just like I was blindsided.
Because sometimes when we get out of those moments, we realize, like, I don't know if it's the growth in us, what we learned, but sometimes we do realize, like, it probably wasn't.
Yeah, it probably wasn't that deep. And I have been through that before, so I know that feeling is just like, now it's just.
Yeah, you know what you know in them situations, regardless. Sometimes, no matter what age or how many times, or first time, last time seen, it is really that severe. But the fact that you can, you can be that type of transparent in your music and develop it into an album, that speaks volumes, you know?
I appreciate that.
So, and what's been like? Have you had any people reach out to you like this been like helpful for me or things like that?
Yeah, I have had people send me like screenshots. I'm in their top 5, listen to an artist, and then be like, "Yeah, bro, I cried listening to this song," and I'm like, man, like I had them same feelings making that song. I hope you know. So it was just like, yeah, stuff like that been dope, and that's new for me too. Like people texting me, letting me know like how songs actually made them feel, instead of just saying, "Yo, bro, this hard."
Going through these life challenges, coming out on the other side, do you sit and reflect and be like, man, I can take something from this, I can learn something from
all
this?
the time. Yeah, all the time. Definitely. That's just, I don't know. I've been taught to think that way. Just like, don't stress on what's bad, just stress on how you could change it. Well, not stress on, but focus on how you could change it.
Facts. All right, man. You young, man. So, I ask everybody this question, but even though you young, I'm still going to ask you this question.
Yes, sir.
If you can go back and give your younger self any advice, what would it be?
Don't spend all your money.
Oh, God.
I'd be rich right now if I kept all that birthday money and shit.
They say, I wish I knew life was this hard. I would have started saving in kindergarten.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, when I was a kid, they used to be giving me bread. Like,
you knew it, spend that shit.
I be thinking about like, damn, man.
Nah,
Or put that in a savings account or something.
All right, man. What goals you got for the rest of this year?
Goals for the rest of this year, I wanna hit at least 1 million streams. That's like my main goal right now. But 10,000 followers on Instagram. Really just getting my music out there. In general, I want to be able to go on tour, so I'm trying to book some more shows. I want to perform, open up for a bigger artist, and just moving out my mama's house. That's my main goal right now. In August, getting out of there.
For sure that.
It sounds like you got the right mind state, because you only 20, but you understanding who you are, you
Yes,
understand where you want to go, you know what I'm saying, and you understand how you need to get there.
Yeah.
You know, so as long as you stick to your own personal plan, bro, don't deviate from that shit at all, you're gonna get there, and you're gonna get there a lot quicker as long as you stay focused. You
Yes,
know,
sir.
because you just said, man, I wish I wouldn't have spent that money. When I was 20, bro, I was what, nigga? Money. This shit gone as quick as it came.
Gone.
You know what I'm saying? But looking back on life, understanding how valuable money is and how you can make it work for you,
Yeah.
you know, that's a superpower at a young age.
Yeah.
You know, especially if you get into investments, you start buying real estate. Like,
Yeah.
it's a lick out here, bro. You know
Yeah, and
what I'm saying?
I've been studying all that just because I want to be able to put myself in a position to have generational wealth rather than, just a little bit of money.
And you an artist. I feel like being an artist, you damn near have to be a full-time entrepreneur.
Yeah.
Because you never know when the opportunity gonna come, and you can't have certain shit tying you down to
And-
stop that opportunity.
And you can't trust other people to make your vision come true all
Say
the
it
way.
again.
You really can't. It's your vision for a reason.
Real talk.
Facts.
Gotta depend on yourself. You
Mhm.
know?
All right, before we get out of here, tell the people how they can get in tune with you, stay in tune with you, fam.
Oh
Everything
yeah,
you got
man.
going on.
I go by the name of OkDeazy. You can find me on all social media, all music streaming platforms at OkDeazy. OkDeazy, man. Appreciate y'all.
All right, Jimmy, talk to the people.
Let's get it, man. Shout out, I guess, OkDeazy for sliding through. You know what I'm saying? I always say when I first get introduced to somebody by this way, it's important people hear your story first, because a lot of people, we live in a society, people judge books by covers.
Yes, sir.
And I'm not saying me per se, I'm talking about the people who will watch this interview. They'll just look at the thumbnail. They wouldn't know you was this insightful.
Right,
they
right.
wouldn't know you was this young and you could talk this well. You know, like I said in the beginning. It's a lot of 20-year-olds I know that would have came in this bitch doing cartwheels. And it's just the societal effects of shit.
Yeah.
Don't know how to sit down. Don't even know how to process a word.
Right.
I ain't even trying to be funny. That's just the times we live in.
Yeah,
I'm pretty
it's-
sure you know some of your classmates like, boy, these motherfuckers cannot sit down for
Yeah,
shit. They on
like-
some hot
A
shit.
little stupid.
Getting up,
Right.
running
What's
around the
up?
class, doing all the goofy.
Yeah, then you know how shit go. The teachers and stuff, the school throw labels on them. They call them bad and shit. Now they feel like they got an image to prove.
Yeah,
You
right.
know what I'm saying? But you chose your image. You say you knew you wanted to do music,
Yes, sir.
and you made that conscious effort for yourself. A lot of people don't have, especially that young, the ability to make a conscious effort, for themselves, what I want to do in life. But shit, me personally, I don't care what you do, as long as you're making that effort to see this shit through and make a way through it. As long as you ain't out here hurting, robbing, doing all that other shit.
Yeah.
But as long as you make a conscious effort to see it through, you gonna go far. And shoot, I don't know how hard you do be on yourself, but I just remember when I was 20, what shit was going on. You know what I'm saying? I started my personal brand in that year, and I used to feel like this shit gotta be it, even
Yeah.
for the days where it wasn't it. I had to learn on them days it wasn't it. And what you learn on them days it wasn't it is how you gonna make it.
How you
know
gonna
what I'm
make
saying?
it
How
it.
the fuck you gonna make this shit make sense? Because sometimes
Precisely.
you will start some shit and don't finish it, and it's been, I don't know how you are with your faith either, but it's been a Bible verse that's been sticking with me the past 2 weeks. Luke 14:28 through 35. Pretty much it's a story about how you start a pillar. Before you start that pillar, you need to know what it's worth, what it
Yeah.
costs. You need
Yes,
to
sir.
know your budget to the shit. So that's just some shit I think about. But yeah, when you really starting your path, bro, just see it through. And
Yes, sir.
from what I got from this interview, you on that. So we hope to see more of you. Doors always
Definitely
open.
will.
Send some music first and foremost. We
course.
stream music 24/7. So we looking forward to seeing more of you.
All right, man. I appreciate
This
y'all. Man.
this your year, bro. You running straight to 21.
Yes,
run,
sir.
run straight into that shit.
Let's
Head
do
up,
it.
chest out, for sure that. But hey, follow Ill Sound Radio, iLLSOUND Radio. Follow me, Groove Nuke, GROOV. Make sure you download that iLLANOiZE app. We stream music 24/7. Submit music, all that good stuff. And Jay, what you got to say to him?
Man, like I said, bro, stay focused. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
You at that age where it's nothing but fucking distraction.
Yeah,
That
everywhere.
Feel me? Women,
Talk about it.
sideways homies, you know what I'm saying? The police.
Man.
It's just so many distractions that's gonna come at you, bro. But I promise you, if you stay focused, you know what I'm saying, you look up 5 years, because the time gonna go by regardless. You look up 5 years, bro, you gonna appreciate the person that you was. You gonna appreciate the man that you grew into, you know. So just stay focused, bro. Don't stop the music.
Oh, no, not at all.
Don't ever stop the music. You know, even if you got to take a step back, don't stop. You know what I'm saying? You just disappear, do what you need to do, but keep cooking. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like music is missing that realness. You know what I'm saying? That can only come from the heart. You know what I'm saying? That can only come from going through some shit. You know, everybody want to turn up. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to scam. That's cool. But we need some real shit. You know. And that's when you get people that slide in your inbox like, bro, you helped me get through some shit. You know what I'm saying? That's the real power of music. So, man, just stay true to you, bro.
Of course. I appreciate it, man.